Hope you're all doing well. All my glasses are dropping off the counter here. So let's see, for the Divine Masculine reading, I didn't do a reading for a couple of days because I was too busy with my grandson. He got born and I'm so in love with him. So let's see what is going on for the Divine Masculine. I'm using the Galactic Star Tarot cards today. So let's see what's happening. I hope you're all doing well. Wasn't it an amazing week? Except for yesterday. There was so much going on yesterday. Oh my goodness. Is this world under a strain? That's what I want to say. The world is under a strain. So yeah, you can experience a lot of things of people getting too overheated. And we know exactly what is going on at the moment. So what is going on in the Divine Masculine's mind? And what's in his heart space? And how does he see the Divine Feminine? Okay, in his mind, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, she is a Palladian energy. And she's a gentle and loving soul. So he sees her as this, you know, as his queen. He's reaching out to her, even if the Divine Masculine didn't reach out to you and there is a radio silence between you and Divine Masculine. Know that there is still this contact. Know that there is still this this soul connection going on. Maybe the Divine Masculine needs or needs more communication from the Divine Feminine. So yeah, the Queen of Cups, she's in his mind space. You can't make anything else of it, you know. And she's that loving person that is really that he really wants to, yeah, communicate with. But Divine Masculine also knows, you know, there is this connection, a heart connection that is, yeah, still transmuting those energies towards each other. So in his heart space, it's the Hangman, you know. This is a very interesting card, because this card is you coming back from an outer space travel, you know, and you need to accumulate in your spaceship and to adjust and get your energy back on track. So it's really interesting when you come from another space, another place. You have to integrate that energy, and sometimes that goes very quick. You integrate very quick. Other times it takes a longer time of period to integrate. So he is now integrating the energies of the divine feminine. So it could be that the divine feminine gave him energy, healing, loving words, so he can transmute that energy and, you know, be able to see the things from a different view. So that's really, really amazing. And how he sees the divine feminine as the King of Swords. You know, she cuts through everything. He sees that the divine feminine cuts through everything. She is connected with the universe, and she is not afraid of, you know, setting a boundary. Oh, there's an orb going again. Setting a boundary, or saying, you know, having a fight with entities or with energies. She's not afraid of that. She says, okay, and it's so beautiful because I have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords, and it's almost like the roles are reversed. The loving energy of the divine feminine cuts through everything, and the divine masculine energy is that internal warrior, that is that soul warrior that says, okay, you know, not on my watch, you know, not on my watch. I'm going into this battle, you know. I think that the divine feminine is done with everything that is coming her way and saying, okay, you know, I'm I'm vibrating on that high frequency, and I'm out of here, and I'm going to fight a battle if there needs to be a battle. So it's really interesting what is happening. And let's see what else is going on in the divine masculine. What is supporting him? What is supporting the divine masculine? What is supporting him? The strength. He has the strength and the courage. His courage to, you know, it's the strength, but it's the strength of the white lion. It's the Lyra energy that comes in to say, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm moving forward. I'm heading towards a goal. I have this goal and I need to do this. I need to support. I need to be in this strength energy. And I also want to know, in the background, is my divine feminine still there? You know, is she still um, in alignment with me? And there is so much alignment between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Is even the signs and the synchronicities are outrageous. So in tune they are together. So he is in that energy of the white lion, and the white lion is superior in the galactic war, in the galactic energy. Um, the reptilians, the draconians, they're all afraid of the lions, because they are the main warriors that there are. That's why they attacked Lyra, you know, in a former lifetime or a future lifetime. They attacked Lyra, and now what we see, what is going on now in the world, that the Lyrans are saying no more. You know, I protect the people, I protect my kin, And that is and also working with the dragons, the dragon lines, the dragon bloodline, and all that is, you know, coming together. So the divine masculine is supporting the divine feminine in a very, very fierce way. And he has all the supports, you know, of the divine feminine behind him. And that's good for him to know. So what he's doing, um, you know, he gets the support of the divine feminine. What is blocking him? What is the what is, I don't want to say block, I want to say what is an unexpected thing that is coming up? The Eight of Cups, you know, um, moving away, moving alone, you know, walking the path alone, uh, towards the sunshine, and that is what is blocking it, because the divine feminine probably walked away or went in radio silence and said, okay, I need to withdraw my energy. um, what I feel in that, it's necessary. It is necessary to, you know, bring that energy in for maybe waking the divine masculine up. But where is that coming from? You know, that fierce protection of the divine masculine is coming out of love, is coming out of his heart space, because he wants and needs to protect the divine feminine and his kin. You know, it is it's family. You know, what is family you protect, and that is what the divine masculine does. And by the divine feminine, you know, or being in radio silence or walking away from that connection, shook him up, you know, from, oh wow, there is really something going on that needs the attention now. And that's what I feel in all of this. And it's not only for one person special, this is for the whole collective, what's going on. So the masculines are more fierce and going more to their heart space, being in that soft energy, being more kind, being more loving. Um, yeah, I think that is the best thing to do. This is the best thing to do. Okay. So what is the next move for the divine masculine? What is the next move for the divine masculine? I hear, are you still there for me? Are you still there for me? Are you still there for me? Okay. The next is the Knight of Wands. There is something activated within the divine masculine. It's love, it's passion, it's fire, you know, riding his dragon, you know, over the pyramids. And it's the white lyra, you know, it's the white lion that comes in huge fierce energy, protection mode, but also coming in for the divine feminine, not for the rescue, but, you know, I I think I have a feeling it works two ways. The divine feminine and masculine working together, um, and also giving each other energy to be able to sustain what is going on in this environment. And it's huge. I can tell you it's huge. And the energy is so profound. And they know each other for former lifetimes. You know, they know each other from the future. We are, when you are connected with the future, when you are connected with the galactic energies, you know, when you're a star seed or a star being, you know you are connected to that higher frequency that you know, that you're coming from another timeline. Let's say that. I always say we come from the future and we're changing here what needs to be changed and protect what needs to be protected. So, yeah, there are a lot of people now are waking up that are being called to Egypt, that are being to Egypt. They got their upgrades in Egypt. They got their upgrades in other countries as Atlantean energies, Lemuria energies. That they got their energy upgrade over there. So yeah, and when that is happening, then those energies are combining itself to be able to protect this earth, because there are so many beautiful people walking amongst us, you know, that are star beings and star seeds that are you know, protecting this mother earth, you know, we walk on, we sleep on, we live on, and we need to protect her, because there are forces that wants to destroy her or using the elements against her. And that's a huge battle what is going on, guys. And when we do the transformation within ourselves, we also transmuting and transforming, you know, the whole collective, how we need to take care of Mother Earth and our nature. So yeah, our planet, I hear. There will be a time, probably there will be probably a time that there is no humanity anymore, but the planet is still there. And if that happens, we still did a very, very good job, because that's what we need to persevere and preserve, you know, this Mother Earth, so she can bloom and blossom and give life after life after life. Okay, what is, where is the divine masculine? That is what he's looking forward to. He is doing his thing. How does he moving forwards? You know, he's that's his future. There is this is move beyond the block. But where is he heading? Where's he heading towards in his higher self? What is his higher self saying? You know, the cup of love. His higher self is saying the cup of love. I'm letting my cup overflow with love, not only for myself, but from, it comes, that cup comes from the universe. I have so much to give. I have so much to receive. And what I give I also will receive. What I receive, I will also, let overflow. And diving deep within, there is another transformation coming up, divine masculine. We are not just here to receive the abundance, but the cup of love is also, how are you loving yourself, taking care of yourself, taking care of your blocks, taking care of your vibration. And there are so many people around the divine masculine that are giving, but also he is receiving, and it goes up and down. It's that so sometimes I see you have to empty your cup, you know, to be able to refill it again. And that's natural, that's natural. And sometimes you pour in somebody else's cup so the other can receive, and after that your cup can receive again. But you always give, and you make sure that your cup will be filled also at the same time. So when you pour over somebody else's cup, make sure that your cup will be filled again so you can pour in again. You know, that's how it works. So it's the giving and the receiving mode that the divine masculine is famous of. And that's what his journey is about at the moment, giving and receiving. And the more you give, the more you will receive. Okay. For me, that's my alarm for my bedtime. So I'm going into meditation, and make sure that the divine feminine and divine masculine energies are in alignment, are in balance with each other. Within, so without. So um, this is amazing, an amazing reading for the divine masculine. He needs to know that he is being respected so much, and that he is loved so much, um, by the divine feminine. And divine feminine also knows, maybe I was too busy, maybe I had so many other things, but I think about you, you're in my heart space, I love you, and that's all you need to know. And that's in the collective going on. The divine feminine doesn't um, fall out of love that easily. The divine feminine knows that love is an energy, and that's always around her, and it will always support her. And that sometimes that there is anger coming up, that could be that it is from an energy outside of you that you let slip into your auric field, because there is a hole in your aura field, so those energies can come in. It's always from the outside, and when anger takes over, you can't reach your heart. You can't go when anger is there, you can't reach your heart. So you need to make sure that you come into a different state, and in a state of love, in a state where you can find that love, that you receive that love, and that's the cup, filling up your own cup. So when that cup is filled, the anger will fade away, and then you're able to give again, you know, and that's the whole thing. So thank you for being here. I love you, and I I'm very grateful for all your comments, your attention, and the energy you bring into this world. Thank you. All the love, all the blessings. Bye-bye. I'm really done.